Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can he get it through? Tielemans is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that's fabulous! Eric Garcia. He is through here! He shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? De Bruyne. Tielemans. And here's Oyarzabal. Baina. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Ronaldo. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Castagna. Tielemans. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Trossard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Tielemans. Eric Garcia. Grimaldo. Quality ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Castagna. Here's Doku. And it's Tielemans.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Oyarzabal. Goes looking wide. Now can he find a fit? Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Onana. Tielemans. And it's Amadou Onana. De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. Zubimendi. And Dani Olmo. Doku. Mechelen. And it's De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no joy this time. Corner then. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Courtois claims comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Doku getting forward. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Rodri gets a foot in here. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Meunier. Trossard. Onana. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubasi. Baina. Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Trossard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kubasi. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. There's the crossfield ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Olmo. And here's Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Onana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Castagna cuts it out. Tielemans. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Doku puts them all in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Llorente. And they can counter here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Trossard. And no, that was never going to make it. Dani Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Here's Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. De Bruyne. Trossard. Meunier. Now Trossard. Tielemans. Now it's Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Tielemans. Doku. That's a decent clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's Onana. Played out to the left flank. Doku. Chips it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Doku wins the duel this time. And it's De Bruyne. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Oh, that's clever. And that is well cleared. Belgium can make their change now with a break in play. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, strongly challenged there. De Bruyne. Grimaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
This looks promising.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Yamal. Now Subimendi.
Look, there has to be more urgency.
So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Now it's Oyarzabal, spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here, elects to cross. Big chance, corner. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. De Bruyne. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Doku. Now it's the Ketelara.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Belgium truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Baina providing an outlet on that flank. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. De Bruyne. That's Luca Bacchio. De Ketelaere. Distributed tidily. Salamanca's wants to run onto this. Caught offside that time. Belgium are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Mechelen, Onana, Morera. That's going wide left. Doku picks it up out wide. Doku! It's a loose ball. Cleared without hesitation. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? The hostilities have already resumed. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Rising over the bar.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Salmakers. And it's Salmakers. And here's Van Aken. Luca Bacchio. Shapes to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! Well, would you believe that? So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Doku. And this is Lukaku. And that has been slung wide. And that is not getting there. Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there. And that was nowhere near his best. Mikel Oyarzabal. Driving forward. Onana does well to get it back. Baina had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Now this could... There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. So that is it, the end of the road. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high intensity game, and that made